watching that interview intently. Thank you, George. The Dancing with the Stars finale was nothing less than spectacular last night. We saw the win that was, well, more than a decade in the making, and all top 4 finalists are here to relive it with us all. Mirror Ball winners Meryl and Max, they are here. Yes! Amy and Derek, the runner-ups. Oh, my gosh. Candace and Mark. Jason, you are just fantastic how you were able to come back and be the encore dancer with PETA. I'm just so very, very happy for all of you. But let's start with you first here, the 2 champions. Meryl, here you are, the Olympic gold medalist, and now you bring that home.
I know.
That is not bad at all.
Not bad at all. I'll take it. Pretty exciting for a couple months.
It's been a couple, and can you believe it's over after all these weeks, these months of working with that man right there?
No, you know, Charlie and I went right from the Olympics basically into this show. And so the journey from the Olympic Games through the season has been so amazing, I just can't even describe it.
Wow. Well, you tried to describe it. I love how you can't take your eyes off Max and looking at the video, looking at that.
She did great. She did great.
Well, you weren't half bad yourself, and you said there was a reason why it took so long for you to win, and it was because of that woman. That this was the right time. What did you mean by that when you said that?
It felt great. It felt perfect. Like, you know, you always walk away thinking, okay, maybe I could have done this different or not. There's nothing I could have done different or would have wanted to. So it was brilliant.
Well, it was brilliant to watch and so consistent on top. And, you know, a lot was made about Charlie, of course, your partner at the Olympics. And you had a message for him. Now he has a message for you. Here's Charlie White.
I just want to say congratulations, Meryl. No one knows better than me how much you have deserved this. Through all the traveling, the sleepless nights, you know, coming in here so early in the morning, you did everything with a smile on your face and inspired all of us. So thank you and congratulations.
Nothing but love.
Absolutely.
Oh, Amy, first of all, you can dance. You can just flat out dance.
Thank you.
We know what an inspiration you are and have been for so many of us. We've learned so much from you. You said that you learned a little bit about yourself. What did you learn?
Yeah, gosh, so much. It's hard to sum up. I learned to appreciate the strength of my body. I wouldn't be able to do this if I wasn't as strong as I was and training for the Paralympics. And gosh, I learned that we can overcome so many obstacles. I already have overcome so many, but on top of my legs, I was dealing with a back injury and a lot of pain with that. And it's amazing how you can, if you really focus on something, how you can push through it. Yeah.
You showed that. You showed that in so many ways. And Derek, you know, even it was said that you're like the choreographer of this generation, and to work with Amy as you did. What was it like when you first heard that you were going to be working with her?
Well, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this season. You know, I was, up until this point, I wasn't really sure what else to do. I was like, I kind of feel like I've done everything, and I'm really happy with what I've done. And I heard she was going to do the show, and I jumped right on board. I was really excited about it. And
wow.
Just to be a part of something that, for me, felt more than a competition, more than a dance show. And I was just really, I really feel really privileged to have been able to have that opportunity to do that with her and to discover things. So.
Yeah, and I'm glad you're feeling better because you were hauled off to the hospital at one time. Mark, how's the shoulder?
It's doing okay. It's doing okay. It's a little sore, but I'm gonna get it properly checked out again when I get back home. But we made it through. I was just glad I could get out there for the last couple of dances with Candace.
And Candace, you seem so appreciative. I mean, you got better and better as the season wore on, and your fans, boy, they are loyal.
Fans. Very loyal fans. This was such an incredible experience, and you know, it was kind of a roller coaster because my nerves had the best of me. I've never had to go through the mental strength that these Olympians have prepared their whole life for. So this was so new for me, and you know, the fans encouraged me so much, pushing me through, and it just, like I'm sitting here in the final 4, top 3. It was amazing.
But it's great to see your appreciation.
Thank you.
And boy, James, people appreciate you. You and PETA, you were given the encore dance from the freestyle. That had to be a little bit of a consolation for you.
It absolutely was. It was very cool. I mean, this journey's been amazing. I've been so lucky to have PETA to take me through it, and this dance This dance is one of the coolest things I've ever done, so the fact that the fans voted for us to come back and do it, even though we didn't go on to the next day on Tuesday, we did get to do this dance again, and that was really something special for us.
Yeah, and I guess also the fans are weighing in that little hot Vita. Stop staring at yourself. You're like, I look good. The little smooch that you all shared and, little talk about.
It complimented the tango.
It did. It did.
Tango peck. It's actually a new move they're going to start incorporating in ballroom dancing now. It's definitive. None of that almost kissing anymore.
Right. There was no mystery left there.
A professional dance move,
Yeah, don't look down, Max, so you know what's coming next, because that is a #1 question asked of you and Meryl, that you are just, even the judges said it, there was just something special about you guys on the dance floor, and people are interested to know if it carries elsewhere.
We never really got the tango pack right, so we decided not to, especially following them. But yeah, you say it better than me, so you go.
How do I say it?
I don't know. You just weasel out of this question a lot better than I do.
This is me weaseling out of this question, so.
No, I mean, it was an incredible connection right away. I don't know why. We come from completely different planets, and, she comes off of this, roller coaster win at the Olympics, and I come in quietly trying to, get whoever I'm given, last 3 weeks, be as silent as I can, and bow out and go home.
Wow.
And then I get this, and she's so inspiring that, it just sucked me in. And we talked about this week 1 with Blink and It's Over, and we were here yesterday just meeting for the first time.
Amazing. And you all had all the chemistry. And everyone wanted to know about the professional dancers. Are you all coming back next season, Mac? Mark?
We all don't really know until we get closer to the season, so.
Not committing. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, thank you very much. And we're going to have you dance, right? You're going to dance? You're going to answer? Yeah. You at home, you have so many questions, and we're going to go to the social square and answer those too, and have a dance-off here in Times Square. Just getting started here at the after party. Come on back.
.gov.
So emotional afterwards, and then they jumped on the red eye, the GMA Express as we call it. All of the finalists joining us here in Times Square for our fabulous after party. And there's a party going on out here with this.
Well, and guess we've got DJ Kiss. She is jamming, keeping everybody's feet moving this morning, spinning her tunes for us. Look at them go. George.
Yeah, look who else is here. Hugh Jackman, superstar actor, here live to talk his role. There he is right there. He wants to dance as well. He can do it all as well. Of course, he's got a big role in the new X-Men blockbuster coming out
That's
now.
just a sampling of Hugh's moves. We've seen the man can dance, and we have some really great news. We're headed for a milestone on the GMA Facebook page. If we cross 3 million fans by the end of the week, we will have a very special celebrity surprise that we'll reveal on Friday. So would you help us, please? 3 million fans. I don't know how many more we need, but, just a suggestion.
Keep them coming in. But right now, it's time to put a little social spin on our Dancing with the Stars after party. Social media exploding with all kinds of questions for everyone here this morning who's grown all night long to be here. And why don't I start out this one, Lara? Let's start out. I have a question from Facebook, and this one is for Candace. Stephanie Clemens wants to know, what did you learn from the experience and what kept you going?
What have I learned? I learned that I have more perseverance than I ever imagined. And what kept me going was just, I wanted to cross that finish line, no matter how tough it was, and my family was there rooting me on, and I wanted to be just a good example to my kids to do that.
And they seemed so in awe, shocked sometimes. They were so just right there for you. Great job. It was really, really fun. I have a Twitter question. Adan asks, will James Maslow be in Magic Mike 2 XXL? And I would personally like to say to you, Adan, great question.
So that's from Dan?
Her name, it's Adan.
Adan. Haven't had the offer yet, but who knows?
But I would imagine that this will open doors stars in a way that...
You know, yeah, this show has been a wonderful platform for me. It's been the first time I think that people will be able to see me for how I am at my age versus the kids show that I was doing for so many years. So it's been really fantastic, and I'm so glad I did it.
You know, we have a special message to Amy from her parents. Let's take a look at that.
Aww. Amy, you have been a breath of fresh air throughout this entire season. Thank you for showing the world what desire and perseverance can do for you, and we're just very proud of you.
Amy, we are very, very proud of you. You've inspired so many people on this journey with Dancing with the Stars. And to me, sweetheart, you'll always be a winner.
It was so great for all of us to see you, see that connection between you and your parents. Also, the last several weeks to see you tap into your emotional side. What did you learn about yourself?
Yeah, I know. I was quite emotional throughout the entire season. I went through so many emotions, you know, and I was thinking about that this morning. I had a lot of tears. I had tears of joy and tears of frustration and tears of pain, and I kind of went through the whole range of all of it. But I mean, I just learned so much about myself. I learned how strong that I am and how much perseverance I have as well. I mean, I've obviously gone through a lot with my legs in the past, but to be able to learn these dances as quickly as we learn them, people, I don't think, realize how challenging just that is, just to memorize the dances in such a short amount of time and then to go out in front of a live audience, because that's not my experience either. I have zero experience in front of a live audience.
So well, really.
And so for me, just the mental side of it, being able to overcome nerves and you know, you learn to use what you have and to push through so much, and it's so much more amazing than I ever could have imagined.
It's amazing to watch as well.
Indeed. Hey, Facebook is asking Catherine, actually. This one's to all the pros, so just jump in. I know, Max, you will. How'd you feel about having guest judges every week? Was it more stressful? You know who I'm talking about. Was it more stressful than it would normally be?
Yeah, I liked having different dynamics in there. There are certain people I didn't care for.
No idea who you're talking about.
No, but I thought it was nice to have just a different energy in the room sometimes. You know, it was fun.
It was great having someone like Kenny Ortega as well.
Yeah,
a living legend, worked with some of the best, and
even Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin was awesome.
He was great.
I think pretty much everybody did an amazing job, except for somebody we don't care for. But Red Fool's week was amazing.
Yeah.
Great.
He was great. He didn't say one constructive thing, but it was amazing.
I couldn't get past the tiger print.
The tiger print
paddle.
We all loved watching Robin as a guest judge.
Oh, Robin was fantastic.
She set the tone.
She did. She was the first, and I loved it. I really, really loved having just a fresh presence each week. It was amazing, and she was amazing.
We have a special message for Candace as well.
Candace, we're so proud of you and the work ethic you had and how hard you work. I think you had fun, even you didn't win the trophy. We're really proud of you.
We love you, Mom.
Thank you so much.
You showed them a lot. You showed your kids a lot.
Yeah. My daughter, and my boys, but man, they were just my biggest cheerleaders.
Yes.
And my daughter was like social networking it up for me that whole time, and just the reaction shots to each of our dances, you know, were hysterical and amazing, and I love them.
Can't wait to see you all dance. We'll be back in a little bit. Let's get some weather from Ginger.